So what is up, guys? This is Joe Spalding here, and you guys might be wondering, why are you doing a second video today? You already did a video that was about advice. It wasn't a showcase or anything. So what's the point of doing a second? Well, I want to make sure, for one, I'm trying to upload more videos as of now. I don't know. I just want to see if I can, really do well this month. I'm trying to make May my best month ever for YouTube. So in order to, break that record in terms of views and minutes watched, I just want to make May my best month. And it's going to be hard to beat some of my previous months. I'm going to be having to get over 10,000 views this month and 25,000 minutes watched, thanks to you guys already helped me out, So I do want to try to make videos more often, especially this month. I don't know. But anyway, also, I want to make sure I'm doing at least one silver video per day, so that's why I am doing this. Anyway, that's enough random talk. Not really important. What is important, though, is the topic of this video, and that is how the media does really affect silver prices. Now, a lot of, people might not really see the connection immediately, because I actually made a video about why silver stacking hasn't hit the mainstream, and thanks to you guys, it became my 8th video to hit 1,000 views. That was pretty cool. And I've done, another video on how you can actually use the media to profit off of silver, though. So, while, you may think it's not in the mainstream, so how does the media still have a connection to it? Well, trust me. It does, and let me just explain this to you. Now, the way that really the media affects silver prices is that they control it. Honestly, they can have a large control over it, because the media is, it's exactly what you'd think it is, right? It's just, they talk about things that, whatever's popular will come up in the media. So if silver's popular, it comes up in the media, right? It's not really that popular right now. I think it's undervalued in terms of commodities. I think the stock market is the one that's being overhyped right now. My personal opinion. But anyway, I really do think that the media hasn't paid too much attention to silver, and that's why prices have gone so low. They have been up, but as we saw, they did drop back down, so I guess we'll see where silver is. Anyway, the media, though, sure, there's people behind the scenes pulling the strings, like J.P. Morgan, all the really rich people with billions of dollars who can control a large portion of the market. But here's the thing, guys. If the media is going to make the silver price go up, they're going to do it. Because, the way that this works really is they can cause a bubble to form. That's the only way a bubble can form on silver. Because no one person can corner the market. It takes many, many people to influence it largely. And if silver all of a sudden becomes, one of the most overvalued commodities again, as we've seen in the past, what could potentially happen is silver could easily go to $50 or $60 an ounce. And that would really, really make it extremely lucrative for us investors. The thought of that happening to, I guess, invest right now. But, you're probably thinking that doesn't really seem possible, but it certainly has happened before in the past. Think about, back in 2008, I'm sorry about that, but, think about that time, right? And, you'll be seeing, or you were seeing, prices that were quite high then before the stock market crash. And, of course, other commodities do go hand in hand with each other, such as the stock market and things like that, are also influencing each other. So that did play a huge role in it, because it wasn't just the stock market crash, but the precious metals that crashed, too. But anyway, let's say silver, it starts coming on every, cover of magazines. It's going on all the big websites, news reports come out that saying that, silver's been one of the best markets, stuff like that, right? Something like that, where a lot of people are going to see it, and a lot of people are going to invest in it. And then what's going to happen is a bubble's going to form around it. It's going to become overvalued because someone that was really popular, or a lot of really popular people even talked about it, and now everyone's investing in it. All of a sudden, it's, the cool thing to do. It's not the weird thing anymore. It's not only for the, the quote-unquote conspiracy theorists anymore, right? Everyone's jumping on it, and they're seeing the potential of it. But the thing is that when everyone sees the potential in something, all of a sudden, it doesn't have so much potential anymore, because at first, it's going to, shoot up. But the thing about silver is that, or just people, human nature in general, is that for one, they like to move on, or they like to go to things and then, that seem cool for a little while and then move on to the next thing. And also, once everyone has something, it's not cool to have it anymore. When you're the only one who has silver and the only one that's making money from it, sure, that's cool. But when everyone has silver and everyone's trying to make money from it, and everybody is hoarding it with the same thought that it's going to go up in value, it can't go up in value anymore. You know, it's like the whole thing that happened with everyone was buying beanies thinking that they're going to go up in value. Since everyone was buying them for that same purpose and no one was actually using them, they didn't go up in value at all, you know? I mean, there was really a lot of people wasted a lot of money on that. And it'd be the same thing with silver. You know, everyone's buying it with the same goal, not to, you know, for industrial use or anything like that, that's going to actually increase its value, but rather something that decreases its value, and that's hoarding it. And like I said, once everyone has it, it's not special anymore, and then, you know, there becomes a tipping point where silver starts to fall in price, and everyone's like, you know, some people will hold on for the long haul, and they'll be the ones that get hurt the most, but a lot of people will try to jump out. You know, they'll try to bail out on silver right then, and so the few will actually be able to sell the silver in time to, you know, not really get hit too hard, but once everyone's doing it, once everyone's selling silver, the market gets flooded, and then the price crashes. Because here's the thing. Chances are there's going to be more silver on the market by the time the bubbles pop than before the bubble even started forming. And how is that possible? If everyone's just reselling their silver? Well, the thing is that what about the people who already had a lot of silver? They're trying to sell too. They want to make money just as well as anyone else does. So they're going to be putting their silver back on the market that might not have been on for 5 or 10 years on the market. And so the price is going to be even lower by the end of a bubble popping than it will at the beginning. And thus, those who are really well informed, they're the ones that will know that that's when you buy, it's when the bubble pops. And you sell, you know, right when you see a bubble about to peak. And it's hard to tell sometimes, but, you know, that is what you want to try to do. But yeah, that's how the media really influences it. I think they kind of almost have total control over the price. Not total, but very large control. Because, you know, you take 90% of people and have them all buy as much silver as they, you know, can with their disposable cash. And that's going to be way more powerful than any person in the world, even Bill Gates. You know, especially if it wasn't just the U.S., but also Europe was seeing this. There you go. I mean, that's a lot more currency among, you know, hundreds of millions of people than there is among one person. I mean, no matter how rich Bill Gates is, chances are there's other people, all these people combined are going to have a lot more money than him. And even if it's just disposable money, still, I mean, there's going to be other people, there might be some people who can't afford to invest that much, sure, but there's going to be other people who have a lot of money and are going to jump on that bandwagon, you know, rich people who don't really understand the premise that, you know, of what the point of even buying silver really is, and they'll just jump on it real fast and think, oh yeah, I'm going to make some quick money, I'm going to quadruple my money, you know, everyone will be saying, oh yeah, it's at $60 an ounce, it's going to be at $100 tomorrow, you know, and then, yeah, and then it collapses. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it, but let me know yours in the comment section below. That is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, and much respect.